Hey, and welcome to my channel. Today, as you can see, we're going to be starting a prep with me video. So a couple things. I already started prepping, so I'm so sorry about that, but I did prep a couple things and I'm going to show you real quick what I've done. So I did prep a couple of vinyl things. So I have clever cards for one of the things that I have. I have Heggerty Superstar because I needed that. I started this at the end of the year and the kids really enjoyed it, so I'm going to continue it next year. And then I have Because Twice. So I have two boards that didn't have Because on them, and we use that like every single day, so I want to make sure they have a reference for it of how to spell it and stuff. We use it all the time. So, and then the last thing I did was I prepped. So I bought these. I think I showed you in another video that I bought these little caddies for my desk caddies next year. So I did prep them. I put what needs to go in each cup. So there's 6 sections you can see, and they're all cup. And that's kind of what I wanted them. So I'm able to like section the things off for the kids. So I have highlighters, dry erase markers, pencils and erasers, scissors, glue, and crowns are all that's in here. Their markers go in a marker tub, and I have already those labeled and ready to go. I don't have them ready to go, but I have them labeled. So that's that. That's where we are for that. I am going to do a couple other things. So I have a list of things that I want to work on today. So the list is I need to finish working on my slides for week 1. I need to print out my math bump cards. So I need to do those. I think that's all that's on my list. Math bump cards. Work on week 1 slides. Oh, I want to start typing up my week 2 stuff and putting in my hyperlinks and stuff. So I do have my laptop from school, so I have that here. And then I have my laptop that's hooked up to my printer. This one is hooked up to my printer, my school one. I did hook it up to my printer when I brought it home one time, but I don't want to have to print from here because it's really hard to find things in my drive on my computer, and I'm pretty sure my drive cleared itself out. So I'm not happy about that, even though I was going through and clearing things out. You're only allowed so much stuff on our school drive, and apparently I was over the limit, so it was just annoying. But anyways, so I have that. I need to get those things done. I also have a couple things that I'm working on, like designing wise on Canva. So I've designed, let me just show you. Okay, so some of the things I was making is I made this classroom scavenger hunt. We're gonna do this on the first day of school, so I have it all made and ready to go. The next thing that I worked on is I updated the procedures slides that I made on Canva. This is all through Canva, but these, it's gonna pop up in just a sec. This is the procedures and routine slide that I made last year. I just went through kind of like, we're actually going to school 5 days the first week of school, so I updated it to where it had 5 days, and then I updated it to add a couple things that we're changing next year, and then took out some things that we no longer need. So if it'll load. Okay, so here it is. So you can see down here, I just have all the slides that I need, and I updated them, fixed a couple things, changed some pictures because some things needed updated, like this one. I took away some things on this one and added Epic and typing.com to it. So that is updated and ready to go now. So that is the first thing, one of the things that I did. Another thing that I did is I, of course, made this. I updated this, my About Me. I just needed to update a couple of sections of it. So I updated that. And then, sorry, give me 1 second. I made this. So this is what I'm going to display for Meet the Teacher. It just says welcome to first grade. And then it has the things that I need them to do. First, they're going to find their seat. Then they're going to fill out the forms, or they can take them home. It's an option that we do. Set up for Class Dojo. I'll have the QR code here. Say hi to Ms. Hemphill. Leave your supplies in your backpack and put it on your hook. And then they can take a photo with the area we have in the hallway set up. So I got that all done. I made that one. And then the next thing is I just updated these. These aren't new. These are things that I used last year. So I have my writing journal, my reading journal, and then my morning journals. Aren't they so cute? I love this one. I did make. I actually didn't make it. I borrowed one that was already made, and then I just added it and changed it to make mine. But that one is, hopefully I can get those printed and stuff. I made a journal for my team teacher, and then these I didn't do anything to. I just literally pulled it up so I could use it. So I do need to have those. And then the next thing, or that's it. That's all that I did. So like I was saying, those are just some things that I did on Canva. over the last couple days because I have time. So I've been working on getting some things done now. Oh, and we're gonna do a book club. So I made a poster for that, but I can't show you that because that's my school information on it. So I can't show you all that. But I do have that. We're doing a school book club, so I have that all ready to go. But yeah, I am going to. I am going to probably start by printing out those boards that I need to print out, and then I will talk to you guys later. Okay, couple updates. So I've gotten day 1 and 2 done for my slides. I printed out all of my those subtraction and addition bump cards. So I printed one for me and one for my team partner. So I have been laminating sleeves because I have my laminator warming up, and I'm gonna laminate them in just a sec. And then I forgot that I didn't print the poem that we're gonna start with. So I needed to print. I just have my master copies so I can make copies. I have to go to the school next week, so I make copies of it. And then I have my scavenger hunt that I can make copies of too. So these are the 2 things that I need to make copies of. So I'm gonna put them in one of my sleeves in the back of my planner because I'm taking my planner with me to school on Monday. So I'm just gonna slip them in the sleeves so they'll be protected and they won't get hurt on the way. Also, I wanted to point out something that I am also doing. So I have this, oops, sorry. I have this book that I bought off of Amazon. It's Reading Strategies book. So I am going to go through this summer too and just kind of read through it and look at it. And I also brought my data binder, my data folder home so I could get a couple things printed for that because there are some things that I need to print for that. Yeah. So I need to get that done. And then I have my independent reading conferences. I need to go through this. I bought this last year, printed it out, and never went through it. So I need to go through that. So that's just a couple things that I need to go through and look at. But I'm waiting for the laminator to warm up so I can print this. I am done, I think, printing things for now. Yeah, I think I'm done printing things for now. I'm not 100% sure on that though, because you know what? No. I need to print, so the shared reading poem, but I also need to print no, the first one we just do sight words, so I think we're good. Okay, never mind. But I need to also print out, you know what? I probably should just go ahead and open up. Sorry, I keep going back and forth. I'm going to try and get this finished. I'm going to have lunch in about 20 minutes. And I'm going to try and get my slides finished. That's my goal, is to get my week 1 slides done. So I can at least feel better about that. And yeah, I do have all of my labels. So I bought this big pack of labels from Avery last year. They're the half sheets. So I use these for my journals. So in case you're wondering, they're perforated in the middle so you can pull off half and half and put them on the front of your journal as a cover. So I have this big giant pack that I bought last year. So I have plenty to get through, I believe, all my journals. I have 3, my team teacher has 1. So I think I can get through all of the journals. So I might go ahead and start printing those, but I don't have the labels I need for, I don't have the labels I need for my folders. So Let me just show you real quick. I don't have any of the folders, but like on a folder. So if this is your folder, I have like a little label that looks like this. And I was at Walmart today and I should have picked them up, but I didn't know I was out of them. So I need to, I'm probably gonna have to make another Walmart run and go get those. I had to go to Walmart because my daughter needed a purple shirt or blue shirt for school and she needs it by tomorrow. So when I went and got my oil change, I ran to Walmart and did that. So I got that, but I should have gotten that too. So I'm gonna go though because I'm gonna try and get a couple more things done and then I'm gonna eat, and then I will see you in the next prep with me video and prep part for this prep with me. I'm gonna do like a couple parts and I'll see you in the next part because I think I'm gonna end this part here because after I get done eating I need to do laundry and it's all like work home stuff. Like I need to clean up the kitchen, I need to do laundry, I need to do dishes, and those aren't things that are prepping for school. So I'll see you in the next part in just a sec. Hey y'all, so I am here for my next part of our prep with me. I have a couple things that I need to get done. I'm at my school, as you can see today. We had interviews to do this morning, so I came to be a part of those, and then I have a couple of things I want to get done. So I'm gonna show you a couple of things that I did that I didn't show y'all. Okay. First of all, I got my butt boards laminated and printed. So these are the first ones we're gonna be doing. So I have 2 for my partner teacher and 2 for me. And then I went ahead and printed my partner teacher's journal covers. So I have all of hers that she will need for her journal. So I'm gonna go put these things in her classroom on her desk. That way she has them. So that is the 2 things that I didn't get to show y'all that I did. I do have a couple things I need to make copies of, and that's probably what I'm gonna do first. Is I have this section of things I need to make copies of. So I'm probably gonna go make copies of these real quick because these are things I need for the first 6 weeks, and we've already done all of our copies and everything for the first 6 weeks. Actually, you know what? I might, since I'm here, I might go ahead and print. I want to have like a couple color sheets and stuff for the first week of school, so I might go ahead and print some color sheets out and stuff and get that done before I go make copies. That way I can just release it all at the same time. So I have all that. Those are just things that I forgot to print out, so I have them. I also brought my computer from home. This is my school computer anyway, so I brought it from home so I could get some stuff done. Because I have a list of things I want to get done. I want to work on my slides for week 2. I want to make these copies and things and get everything done. I also have a couple things that I want to get done for social media wise, things that I need to film while I'm here. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. We're probably gonna get started and I'll catch you in a little bit. Okay y'all, I just made all the copies that I needed to make. Now I need to add them into my sections, but I need to put this up. So this is week 4. Okay, I also need to figure out week 3, the apple. I'm trying to figure out when I'm supposed to do my apple project. Anyways, I found a couple other things that were left in there. Yes, week 3 is apples. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I got all of my poems printed and ready to go. This is poem week 2. So this is my overflow goes in here. I sort all of my stuff into this, but this is where the overflow goes in my file cabinet. So you can see in my file cabinets where the overflow goes. So I'm just putting the pieces together and then filing them in their correct spot. So that is all I'm doing. So I'm going to skip this one into this one for that. Okay, this is week 1. So a lot of the stuff was for week 1 because I had to make the word search. So I didn't have that. I also just realized that I needed a couple more like coloring pages, so I printed 3 more of those to find some balance. I'm worried that we're gonna get to those weeks and then I'm gonna need like filler. So I made a couple of things for filler, and then I have the 2 art projects we're doing. So this is our grandparent art project, which is week 4. So I need to put that down. I need to put that in my week for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is just an apple project that we do to hang in the hallway. So this is week 3. So I'll be doing this week 3. Okay, so that is everything. I just put everything where it goes. My next step is I need to start working on, I'm gonna actually put these in my thing up front. My next step is I need to start working on, I'm missing week 1. I need to start working on, ideally my slides, but the first thing I want to do is I want to move my rug back a little bit. So there's like a little walk space up front. I want to move my rug back and then put my tables back where they're supposed to be. So those are like my 2 first things that I want to accomplish. Okay, I'm not resetting my whole room. Those are just the 2 things I wanted to do. So I wanted to test this out. So I have put my carpet up so it's not right across the wall. So I have this whole spot to walk in. My problem was last year when I was like trying to teach and they're sitting on the carpet, I was like having to walk over them. So the red they're not allowed to sit in. So I have the whole red to just walk on. So they weren't allowed to sit on the red last year, but the red was like pushed up all the way against the wall. So I basically needed the blue for them not to sit on. I couldn't do that. And I just reset my tables. So we had moved this table over there while we were working on, oh, I'm so putting, we moved it over there while we were working. So I just reset them, I moved them back. So my tables are reset. And then this is the box of stuff that I just brought in. So I'm not going to show you everything because I am going to be doing a haul, but I'll show you the stuff that we prepped. So we did prep all of our, all of these. If I have time today, I will put them where they belong, just to go ahead and get them done. But if I don't have time, I'm not going to worry about that. But I do have everything else in here ready to go. So, yeah, but these are the things that we did prep last week. So I just need to get them where they belong. But next on my list is to just get, I think it's just computer work. So I just want to get some computer work done. Honestly, don't think I'll stay here very long today. I just want to get a couple things done and then I am out of here because I don't want to be here all day. So I just figured since I was already coming up here for that interview, I would come up here and yeah, just get some stuff done. So I'm going to get these couple things done that I need to get done, and then I will talk to you guys this. Okay, y'all, change the scenery. We're at home. We're gonna get going on this next round of things I'm gonna prep. So I just made a big uh-oh. I bought another pack of cardstock because I thought I was running low. So that's where my cardstock is. I still have 2 more packs that I haven't even opened. I forgot that last year, or not been last year, but sometime during this school year, I bought at Michael's, they were having like a sale, and I bought 2 packs of their cardstock because of the sale. But I haven't, this is one of my favorite ones. You get 300 sheets and it's pretty decent price on Amazon, and it's good cardstock. Like it's good. Hold on one second. Let me put this up. Okay, so the first thing I think I'm gonna prep is my journal covers. So I've already done my teacher's journal covers. Yeah, I've already done her journal covers. I'm going to work on my first set because I have 3 different ones I'm gonna do, and I will show you them, but I'm gonna work on my first set ones and get those done. And then, yeah, oh, also, I bought this book. I'm so excited to dive into it and like look at it. So I have 2 books that I need to dive into and look at this summer. Plus I want to look through this independent reading conference thing that I had bought. So I got a couple things on my to-do list of things that I need to like do. But yeah, I'm going to get this done and then I'll talk to you guys later. I just got done printing my morning journals. Y'all, look how cute these are. Oh my God. They are so stinking adorable. I cannot wait to put these on their journals. I use the Avery labels. They are the half sheet ones. So they're half a sheet, and all I have to do is I'll take the 1 sheet, pull it, stick it on the top of the journal, and they have their journal cover, and then they'll write their name right here. But I'm so excited about these. I just got all of my first round of kids done, so now I am getting on my Teachers Pay Teachers because I bought I didn't buy. I've had them bought, but I need to print week 1 of math stuff. Not math stuff, intervention stuff. So that is what I'm doing now, and then I'm going to laminate everything. I have to laminate my bump boards for September. So I got those to do, and then I also printed these, and I'm trying to decide if I want to use these in small group or not. And bingo! Sorry, and how I'm gonna use them. I don't know. I folded one up, and I don't like how it like folded. So I don't think this is how you're supposed to do it. So I'm gonna have to figure this out. But I have these printed as well because I was playing around with them. So we will see. But I am going to just log in, get this taken care of, and then I will, or get this printed, and then I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I got our first like intervention stuff printed out. So we have 2 different games we're gonna be doing during intervention. So I'm just gonna cut those things and get them laminated. I already put my subtraction and addition bump games in sleeves so I can laminate those. But yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm just going to get through cutting all this, and then I'll catch you in a little bit. So I got a movie going on too, so I can keep myself company. And then I'll probably work on, after I get all this cut, if I have time, because I have to go get my daughter. But if I have time, after I get all this cut, I'll probably work on my slides for a little bit, because I did start them at the school. I got like the base for them, I think. I just need to figure out like, and I know what's going on them. I need to figure out the order. Like, I got all the slides that I want. I just need to figure out the order and how it's going to work for week 2, because week 2, we're not like actually, like, I'm moving into our handwriting curriculum, but I'm not moving into any other curriculum outside of that. We're going to start practicing centers that week. And then we're going to slowly move into our writing. But I'm not actually starting our reading curriculum until the week after, because this week I'm still trying to finish up all my like testing and all that. So we'll see how this goes. That's gonna be it for prep with me for today. I have to go get my daughter. I will probably do more tomorrow though. It's a filming day, and in between filming I'm probably gonna work my slides. So and then I'll probably put that, like I'll probably put that as the last part for this video, because I'm pretty sure it's getting kind of long. So I'm gonna get pick up my daughter, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay guys, this is gonna be the last part that I include in this like prep with me. Today I was gonna work on birthday bags, but I just realized, hang on baby, I just realized that I don't have the bags to put the stuff in. So I will show you real quick what all I put in my birthday bags though. They get a blow pop, they get one of those slap bracelets. These are all things I bought off of Amazon. They get one of those cool pencils that like, okay, so here's the pencil. When the stuff runs out the top, you just take it off and put it in the bottom and push up a new one. Hey. Sorry, they get a bracelet. They get one of the vinyl stickers, and then they get like a birthday sticker that they can wear that day. And then they also get a bookmark with their name on it, but I haven't made those because we don't have our class lists yet. Like, I could sort of have mine, but I don't know for sure. Also, I had a pimple coming in, so that's why you see that pimple patch. My daughter is here today, so you will be hearing her in the background on some of these things too. So just know that's what we have today. So I am going to figure out what I'm going to do next instead, since I don't have my bags to put all this in. So let's figure it out. Hey guys, I've been hard at work. I made some new cards for my hang on. I made some new cards for some things that I was missing for my schedule cards, and then I made all of my genre posters. I redid them this year, and I'm just going to add them to, so I have all of my genres made. I just need to laminate or cut them. And then I made my skills cards. So every skill that we cover in first grade. I made all of them because I'm gonna do where I put a picture underneath of them. So I need to have, I need to print 2 more photos of all my pictures. So what I'm talking about is I have my pictures like this. Sorry. And then I have them printed and laminated like this, and then I put a little magnet on the back, and I can stick them on my wall for underneath what skill we cover or what genre they are in and what we classify them as. So that's, I have 1 set already of all my books, and then my Post-its. So, and then I set up my Post-its because I have some that I'm doing new this year, so I have redid my Post-its so I can put those up and put those on there. So that's my next step, is to go through and see what vocabulary cards I'm missing, what pictures I need to print, and then what retelling cards I'm missing. So I do have my sheet that I made that has all of my like vocabulary cards and retelling cards that I need. So I have that. I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna work on this real quick and get this done, and then I will talk to you guys later. Okay guys, so I sorted all of my pictures and stuff for my books into like baggies for the 6 weeks, the 5th 6 weeks, the 4th 6 weeks. I made a template of all the ones that I needed, so I have that to print, but I'm having issues with my printer right now. So this is what it's doing. Like anything that's blue or green, it's doing this too. So I reprinted, I have it cleaning the printer heads, and it still has those lines in it. So I'm trying it one more time. I don't know what to do if this doesn't work, because I can't have it printed like this. And when I print it on my laser printer, it does that flaky and stuff. So I can't use my other printer for this stuff. So I don't know what to do. That's where I'm at right now, is dealing with all that. You can hear it being clean. Madison's playing with her toys. I had to restart my personal computer. My work computer is working fine. I had to restart my personal computer because like this is what I'm looking at. Still looking at black screen, even after I restarted it. So I am dealing with issues with technology. I'm dealing with issues with that. I have my list of stuff that I wanted to get done. I did go ahead and make my template for my Post-its so I can print that. That's what I wanted to work on my computer, but I can't get anything to work. So I'm about to start. I did start printing. I don't have some of my vocabulary cards and my retelling cards, so I did print some of those. So I have the vocabulary for Giraffes Can't Dance, and then I have the retelling cards for that, and then I have my first 2 retail crafts that I need to make and do. My first one and my 3rd one that I need to redo. I'm going and trying to print my 2nd one right now. I'm just going through my list that I made, and I am trying to get all this stuff done, but with the technology doing what it's doing, it's making it really hard to do that. So I'm going to try and get as much done as I can. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, I think I'm going to end this video off here. I haven't got much more done than what you saw. My computer is moving super slow still, and I still can't get things to print right. So I've been slowly printing out my retelling things so I can get all those done. The crafts, I can make an example. I like to make an example, and I'm just going to refresh all my examples that I have and do them new this year. So that's the plan. That's what I'm doing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you for the next one. Bye, y'all.